that you, Wes?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're about 3 tonne behind where we was at this stage last year. The price is about half of what it was last year as well, so everyone's taken a pretty hard financial hit this year.
Bill's catching up. Yeah, we haven't been out since January.
Lobster boat skipper Cracker is struggling to pay his bills. He's down $150,000 in lost revenue for the month.
Yeah, living in hope.
It's a bit of a crisis at the moment.
A $50,000 deal is on the table to supply 1 tonne of big red lobsters.
There's a lot of pressure for not only my family, for Scott's family. There's a lot of families relying on us catching the fish.
But there's a problem.
A few more boats about than I thought. There's not much room left here.
His secret lobster hunting ground has just been invaded.
We've got 4 days to go. We need 780 kilo. There's boats everywhere. Chances of us hitting target this trip are not real good at the moment, so I'm not very confident we're going to hit it. I think we're fucked.
This time,
Fuck, Mark. The amount of risk we take, the rewards, it's just not paying off here at the minute.
the hunt for red gold heats up
Fucking dickhead. Fucking Christ.
But fuck,
as the Aussie lobstermen double down.
fuck. There goes another $300 fucking dollars. We're pushing the limits a bit harder in the dinghy. They're down 150 grand.
In a high seas,
Oh, fuck.
high stakes gamble.
Pot of the day. That's my day's catch. That's it. Shit all.
To stop their livelihoods
Making it really hard to hold my breath.
from going under.
Family's everything, like, it's just, that's what you're here for.
Southeast Bight, Tasmania.
Shit, pain in the ass it is.
In the dinghy? Ah, that might make us go to plan B. I don't have a plan B.
On board the Kaikoura, skipper Cracker and deckhand Scotty have woken to fierce competition.
Right. It does make it hard with other boats around. You're limited to where you can go. At the moment, there's 4 other boats and they're all trying to get their gear in here and they're all fighting for room. Yeah, there's going to be enough to be a pain, I think.
Despite market insecurity gripping the fleet, lobstermen live and die by an unwritten moral fishing code.
There is definitely etiquette around here. You've got to give the other guys plenty of room, so makes it hard when you're pulling gear if there's pots, you know, your pots and their pots all next to each other. It's, yeah, just makes it hard. There you go, $100.
The industry is on its knees. Lobstermen are taking extreme measures to earn a living.
Oh, fuck!
Cracker has a wholesale fish buyer willing to pay $50,000.
We could be in fucking trouble here.
But with just 4 days to catch 784 kilos of lobsters, the deal is on shaky ground.
Just going north to try and find a spot where there's no one else. And I've been fishing over 30 years, since I was 16. I haven't seen it this bad before. There's definitely pressure as far as that goes. Everyone's got to cover their bills and we've all got mortgages. And it's, yeah, not only the financial pressure, it's the pressure of bringing Scott back safe and bringing the boat back safe. It's all on my shoulders. It's just the job. That's the job I've took on.
With a massive payday hanging in the balance and a family to support, the 30-year veteran desperately needs to find unoccupied lobster hunting grounds.
Fuck, I can see a mast in here. Looks tall. I think we're second here. They'll beat us. How you going, Yarny? All right. We're not as happy now we've seen you, but but that happens. All right. Good luck. Good luck with them, boys. Well, that fucked up that plan, didn't it?
514 kilometres to the north.
No, we'll just take that one with us. We haven't got time to stuff around. Oh, shit.
The market crisis has left most of the Bass Strait fishing fleet grounded at port.
A lot of the boats are tied up at the moment, so hopefully we've got a bit of opportunity while the boats are tied up that we can get a few while no one's looking, I suppose. Yeah, that's the plan.
Skipper Danny and deckhand Macca are the exception. They're heading out to sea on the William Norling.
Off we go. The market is not there. We're going to go and catch some anyway. Hopefully we can sell them. Look, we can live off some money, but we can't live off none. So it's better than sitting at home. If I sit at home stewing about it, thinking about it, that it hurts even more. Yeah, so I've just bought my brother Lincoln out of half the operating side of the business. Well, at the moment, I'm up for a couple of hundred, and probably looking down the barrel of, during the separation, there'll be another 100 on top of that, I reckon. So I'll be up for 300 grand.
Danny's plan to cover the $300,000 settlement fee starts with a gamble. To try and catch 1,000 kilos of lobsters without having locked in a buyer.
Yeah, it's pretty bleak outlook. It's she's a bit frosty, but we'll just do what we can do. It's just, anyway, it is what it is. Now that's a cray.
Danny is a hardened lobster hunter.
Always want one more, don't you? So we get 600, we want 601. We get 601, we want 602, and so on and so on.
The William Norling caught over 18 tonnes last year.
150 kilos worth today, about $15,000 worth of fish. I think we'll call it a success.
But the lobster price has dropped by $60 per kilo since then. Market demand is weak.
The price at the moment is $45 for under a kilo and $55 for over a kilo. They want 1.5 to 3 kilo, but not over 3. So a bit like Goldilocks' porridge, not too hot, not too cold, just right. So we will prevail.
If Danny can't find a fish buyer before he returns to port in 9 days' time, he'll be in the red to the tune of $27,000 worth of running costs.
What's the swell look like down on the wall there, Macca?
Adding to Danny's pressure, he's recruited new deckhand Macca.
Right, we're all good to go, Macca?
After he and his long-running employee Rick parted ways.
Macca. It's just different crew. When you've had the same crew for so long, like we had Rick for 15 years, and then you've got a new guy, it's things are done a bit differently. Right, Macca, no tangles out here. No tangles, no tangles. Yep. Don't let it tangle, Macca. I've got a bit of extra pressure on me too, like you wake up with it in the morning, like the weight's on you. You know, you want to catch fish. You just have to catch fish. There's no want to, you just have to. So you haven't got time to drag your feet. What did I just say to you? Don't be naughty. Just hang on for a little bit and just let the rope run and throw the floats at the end. You've just got to keep going. There's no room for error.
It's like a whole bunch of sharks mating. It's not really what I want. It's not really what I want to see in the morning either.
550 kilometres southeast, 25-year-old greenhorn skipper Bryce is 3 days into his nightmare maiden voyage.
Nothing but sharks. Draft board sharks won't pay the bills. Not even worth eating.
Bryce borrowed $150,000 to buy his first lobster boat just weeks before the market collapsed.
Bit worried about what's going to happen. I've only got 15 lobsters on. Not even going to cover the food bills. So I need at least 120 to break even now. I don't really want to go home early. Fuck. Without a grapple.
Bryce's decision to run a one-man operation has cost him an extra $1,050.
So the anchor winch has decided to stop working.
Following a series of rookie errors.
Yep, that's it. You've got a winch again.
Yay. It's a bit embarrassing. Something so small, like a little button, caused us to come all the way back home. A few nice fish. Now we're fishing. And it'd be nice if every pot was like this.
The lone skipper needs to catch 140 kilos in the next 24 hours or the trip will be a failure.
Just piss poor effort. Need 100 more to just break even. But I've got to be home tomorrow, so fucking hope the pots today are good. Come on, lobsters. Move. Fuck. 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 Here goes another $300 fucking dollars. That's what happens when you shoot your gear close to each other. You didn't see where the pot was, reversed, didn't think it was there. Last second realised it was, fucking lost it. This is what happens when you run over your pot. So pot's gone. Nothing. Another loss for the trip.
We're just the top side of Low Rocky Point, a place called Black Island. Can't see if there's anyone in the anchorage yet. I'll be a bit pissed off if there is.
The crew of the Kaikoura has wasted half a day searching for new unoccupied fishing grounds.
Nah, we got it to ourselves. We're all alone, yep, no one's here. We've got it all to ourselves, not a boat inside. Beautiful. Peaceful.
Hopefully the fish are running and, yeah, we can put some money in the bank.
Yeah, there's not going to be much profit in this trip. Oh, yep, we got it.
Cracker and Scotty have 4 days left to catch 784 kilos of lobsters. A $50,000 payday is at stake.
How do you feel like a competition? See who catches the most greys?
You're on. Roast dinner?
That's the bet. You're on.
Cracker has waged a tasty side bet. A roast dinner for whoever lands the most lobsters.
I'm going to absolutely flog the arse off Scott, expecting 10 a pot out of them all, and then he's going to get all the rest of the shit. And, yeah, I think he's going to have his tail between his legs. Yep. Bingo.
Taking all the cream, all the creamy spots, but I also have a plan.
Just digging our way into some shallow holes. It's where the other guys don't go. That's where the big ones live.
Cracker's high-risk strategy involves targeting big red lobsters along the dangerous shoreline.
Rocks. Can we hit them? We'll hit a few before the end of the day, don't worry.
Shallow water and opposing currents can make for the perfect storm.
Naomi doesn't really know how the dinghy operates on the west coast. I don't tell her everything. We only tell her what she needs to know. Oh, like that.
So these waters aren't fished very often because of the wild weather, and you still get that odd freak wave. I've got to keep on wave watch.
Yeah, Scott. It's pretty important to keep the bow end of the waves here. Yeah, we could cop a big wave over the back and sink it pretty easy here, so very important. We're pushing the limits a bit harder in the dinghy. We're after the big red fish and we're down 150 grand, so we've got to make it up this trip.
They might have the location to themselves, but if something goes wrong, they're a long way from help.
West coast of Tassie's that remote. We're about 18 hours away from home. This is where the big lobsters are. And... You all right, Scotty?
Yeah.
It's just a little bit bloody dodgy. Hold on. Oh, fuck!
The Bass Strait, northern Tasmania.
Bit of southerly, but... Oh.
Yep.
Oh, but... Why'd you put the bait on this side for, Macca?
Skipper Danny and new deckhand Macca are off to an early start, pulling their first line of pots for the trip.
There's still a bit of swell there this morning. I thought it would have gone off a little bit more, but still sort of hanging on a bit.
Danny is taking a massive $27,000 gamble, targeting 1,000 kilos of lobsters without having a buyer for them locked in.
Worst case scenario, we will sell them off the wharf, and that'll cost us time. Nothing.
Deep and shallow.
22 fathom again. For where we are in Macca, they should be fucking better than this. Things aren't going according to plan here this morning, really. They're a bit sluggish. The fish. 20 fathom should have them. It's all pretty shit, really. For the risk here, for the amount of risk we take with the gear, it's the reward's it's just not paying off here at the minute, so. Don't miss with that grapple, Macca. Don't you miss with that grapple.
Adding to Danny's financial stress, getting his new deckhand Macca up to speed.
Fuck, Mark. Fucking dickhead. Fucking Christ.
Failing to grapple a pot line can be a costly mistake.
We don't want them getting onto the rear winch, the propeller.
If the line gets tangled around the propeller, it can leave the boat dead in the water.
Or because he just had a slight malfunction with the grapple, but anyway. He's fucking not focused. That was the second pot in a row he's just done that. Right, that's your fucking end of your fucking story there today. Yeah, this isn't helping matters. It's not great, but oath. Get your shit together, Macca. Don't fuck it up, right? For the rest of the day and the trip.
After I ran over that pot this morning, the boat started vibrating. The speed hasn't been the same. So my guess is there's going to be rope around this prop. I'll go down now, cut the rope off, and hopefully sort it out. That'll be nice. Just something else to add to the day's problems. So let's see how much rope's there.
Fuck, it's cold.
Bruny Island. And Greenhorn skipper Bryce has lost his second $300 lobster pot for the trip.
I've had a quick look under there. There's a fair bit in there. I'll give it an attempt to get it out, but water is not warm whatsoever. It's making it really hard to hold my breath. It's just another one of the dangers of doing this, but we'll see what happens.
The water temperature is a chilly 10 degrees. Bryce needs to hold his breath long enough to cut the rope free, or he could be left stranded at sea.
It's gonna be a bastard.
The longer he's in the freezing cold waters, the greater the risk of hypothermia.
Managed to get all the rope off. It's a lot colder than I thought, but at least it's off. The boat will run a lot better now. A lot better to get that done early than later. cause a lot more damage. So, fortunately got it off. It's just one of those things with fishing, I think. It's good to just turn the key and know your boat's going to start.
It's a small victory which could save Bryce thousands in repair costs. But it's also more wasted downtime.
Just starting to shoot some of the gear back, going to shoot half for a night shot and use the other half for a day shot. In a new area, got no marks here, so I'm just going to have a look around and see if I can't find anything. Dad's marks didn't work, so I'll try and do something myself.
Before heading to sea, Bryce's dad Kent shared his secret fishing marks.
There's actually a little bit of narrow bottom here, down this bluff, but there's like sandstone ledges there that just come up like steps. Yeah. And you can catch some big crays in there. There, all right.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Appreciate it.
Bring the boat home full.
But Kent's marks have failed to deliver.
Good luck, I'll see you when you get home.
100 more to go. Only need 100 more, that's all, then I can go home.
And with just 1 day remaining, the greenhorn has decided to find his own.
I'm hoping this new spot I've gone to has got a few lobsters in it. I'm a bit desperate now. Just got to try and get them in the right place. I've really just got to try anything I can to get as many lobsters as I can to get home. So I'm willing to try anything for now, see what happens.
The Bass Strait.
Hot, isn't it? Yeah.
And Danny's catch per pot numbers are improving.
Nice sunrise, beautiful. You should be paying me today for that.
Nah, you're
People
dreaming.
pay big bucks to come and have a look at this, you know.
You are dreaming.
So he's not the best deckhand I've ever had in the world. He's 28 now. He's just starting to find his feet. You know, he's played up a little bit. He's been a little bit naughty, but it's a different boat to what he was. What he's just come off, completely different. So, and just different. Even the gear's different.
He runs a very tight ship, but yeah, he can be hard to work for. But no, he wouldn't ask nothing of me that he can't do himself or hasn't done himself. And in a way, that's kind of, you know, that kind of drives you a bit. Yeah, it's good.
Macca's wage is tied to how much they catch. He takes a 10% cut of the gross sales price.
Save up for a house at the moment and just keep trying to put a few bucks away and get somewhere. And if he loses 50% of his wage, I lose 50% of mine.
Danny fails to find a buyer before he returns to port. Macca won't get paid at all.
7.
Oh well, a couple more of them, be all right.
Oh, yeah.
We could have a punt that in maybe 10 days' time there's no fish in the market. There might be a hole in the market somewhere in China or something. We might be able to do something with them. Yeah, just we're going to have a good quality product to sell. A good quality product to sell for not very much money, I reckon. But anyway, we don't catch an eye. You're the one getting the pay cut too.
Oh, come on.
Everyone's in the same boat. It's all this unknown, you know, like it's just the unknown of what we're allowed to catch, what you can catch, what you're going to get paid any money for. It's just these seals here, they've got the life, haven't they? Hey, just swimming around the boat. Not much to worry about. Well, we'll have a coffee, put the kettle on, hot cross bun, and we're good.
Oh, yeah. You have a look at the tears in Scott's eyes when he sees the praise in this. They're nice fish, aren't they? A lot of them 1.2 kilo ones in there.
Lower Rocky Point, 600 kilometres to the south. Cracker's high-risk strategy to target the hard-to-reach lobsters is paying off.
Bloody good. Looking promising today.
7 measures out of that first pot.
Oh, look at that. Oh. Pot of the day. 2 kilo. There are a couple of good pots. Bloody hell.
Cracker has a 1-ton order from his fish buyer to supply large inshore reds.
He'll get a few, but I'm pretty sure he's going to lose.
He's also placed a friendly side bet with deckhand Scotty, a roast dinner for whoever can land the most lobsters.
You going for crays or octopus?
Fuck me. Oh, no. Fucking Aussies nailed me.
Sook.
No.
Oh, he's got a couple too. Can't count them if they're missing legs, and we're not going to keep them.
10 legends in that.
You have won something.
What?
The octopus count.
There could be more up this way. Not happy, Jan. Not happy.
Since the lobster market crashed 4 weeks ago, Cracker is down 3 tonne in lobster orders.
Yeah, we're down about 150,000 at the moment so far for the year, so there's a bit of pressure on to catch a few dingy fish, and yeah, extra $1 or $2 makes a big difference at the moment. Yeah, with the way this price is, it's just down so much that, yeah, it's a bit of a struggle.
Got a lot of time to manoeuvre in these spots. There's rocks, there's cray leaf, bull kelp. Got to work fast. No time to muck about in here. We're going to get some big ones now.
This fucking rock here, I just can't hit it because I'm going to tear the gearbox out of her and there's no other boats about. We're high and dry, we've got to get the paddles to get off here.
You fucking can't come off.
We've got to have all the safety gear in the dinghy in case something happens. We've got EPIRBs and flares and radios and fire extinguishers and everything that we need. So we've got to be prepared for an emergency.
But the dinghy is only equipped with a short-range 2-way radio. The closest boat is 30 kilometres to the south. If Cracker can't get out, it could be a dangerous swim back to the Kaikoura to radio for help.
I don't like our chances, that's fucked.
Oh, fuck.
Told myself I'd never get 0 on a shot, but things aren't looking too good.
Bruny Island. And Greenhorn skipper Bryce has ditched his dad's secret fishing marks to try his own luck in a desperate bid to turn his fortunes around.
Like this one here is on hard bottom. There should be no reason there's not lobsters in it.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Just about forgotten what lobsters look like. I've no idea.
Bryce's hopes of selling 150 kilos off the wharf to start repaying his $150,000 boat loan is fading by the minute.
2 pots left for the day shop. Absolutely and utterly shithole, not one lobster. Whether it's me or whether it's just they're not biting, not eating, I just don't know. Just don't know. Maybe I'm just shit. I guess I'll just never know. Another blank. Waste of time being out of here. I don't believe in superstitions, but I might have to start rubbing wood.
What do you think it is?
What do I think it is? I just think the lobsters know the worst shit all at the moment. They don't really want to go getting in the pots. You can tell you're coming to the end of the shot when the rope starts overflowing. I wish the lobsters were overflowing. That's it, nothing else. All blanks. Waste of time. Better at breaking or losing things than I am catching lobsters.
Bryce's new fishing marks have failed to deliver, resulting in 0 lobsters for the shot.
That's my day's catch. That's it. shithole. Fuck.
I'm having trouble getting out of this hole at the minute. It's high tide, but it's still near impossible to get in and out.
Off the remote west coast of Tasmania, Cracker and Scotty's plan to hit the mother lode in the dangerous inshore rock pools has left them high and dry.
Do you want me to spin your front round with a paddle?
Either that or we might even try and go out that other way. I can't hit the rocks while we've got high revs on in reverse because it'll bend the prop shaft for sure, and if we do that, we're stuffed.
A bent propeller shaft will restrict the dinghy's acceleration, leaving the men stranded on the most remote part of Tasmania's coastline.
The only option we got is someone fly in by helicopter to rescue us if something goes wrong, unless we can communicate with another fisherman, so...
But raising the alarm via radio requires a 1 kilometre swim back to the Kaikoura, which is anchored way out past the deadly inshore reef breaks.
I think Scott might be able to get us off here.
Good old paddle.
Oh, it's nice to be out of that.
This is extreme fishing.
That's the sort of place no one gets to often. It's probably 5 or 6 years since we've been there, and I'm guessing that highly likely there's been no one else there as well since.
Despite the close call, Cracker is determined to push even further into no man's land. A $50,000 payday hinges on catching monster-sized lobsters.
Yep. A little bit up the back I'll have a look at.
Yep, sounds good.
Gee.
It's got a bit of everything, this dinghy fishing. There's a danger, adrenaline rush, just exploring new places where no one goes. If everybody went in all these little tight holes and stuff, like everybody would do it, but it's sort of just us guys, so it's actually exciting knowing no one else goes and does this sort of stuff.
This looks like I'll get a couple of pots in here. I don't reckon it's ever had a pot in there. Get one in this corner and one over there for a quick day shot while we pull the others, I reckon, so never know. Might be nothing in here or there might be heaps.
While the boys are determined to hit their 1-ton trip target,
What a fish.
2 pots.
Yep.
Cracker is ahead on the roast dinner side bet by 5 lobsters.
So we're going to try one of Cracker's Pop's old wise tails.
But Scotty has got a secret weapon up his sleeve.
Apparently, if you put a smelly old sock that's been in there for, probably 3 days, apparently you can catch a crayfish off a smelly old sock, so we'll give it a go.
Hey, how you going?
Good.
That's
How's
good.
it going?
Oh, it's not going too good.
On board the Anbri Dakra, Bryce calls home to break the bad news to his partner Tamara.
Yeah, ran over a pot this morning as well, and then had to jump in the water and cut the rope from around the prop.
Okay.
So,
Did you lose the pot?
Yeah, lost the pot. Another $300 down the drain, so $600 worth of pots lost already, just in a few days, which is pretty shit.
And how many fish have you got?
28, so won't even cover half the costs.
Righto. I might be picking up an extra shift this week.
Might have to. I'll sit at home eating 50-cent cheeseburgers, I think.
Bryce met Tamara while working as a theatre technician at a local hospital. He chucked in his job and borrowed $150,000 to follow his dream of becoming a lobsterman. So far, that's not working out.
It's been a pretty long day. Haven't really earned anything at all. Haven't covered any expenses. Well, caused more bills than anything. It's just been absolutely and utterly shocking. I did everything I could. I used Dad's marks. I searched new areas. I did everything I could. They weren't moving, and whether or not I can blame myself for that or not, it's just sort of one of those things, you know. Better just go home now, take a small loss than a big one, go home with my tail between my legs, try bigger and better for the next trip.
So what is going on in Sydney?
They still want a few. Great.
The Bass Strait, and the crew of the William Norling is having no problems catching lobsters.
Like I said to Mac, we'll just get some fish first and then we'll worry about selling them.
But finding the buyer to take the potential 1-ton haul is proving to be a challenge for skipper Danny.
No one said stop to me, so I'm like, oh well, I'll just keep fishing until they say stop. Even if the price is $40 a kilo, it's, you know, some money's better than no money, isn't it? We don't know what the prices are going to be later in the year. The price is half of what it was. The running expenses of the boat is all the same. The bait's dearer. Macca works on a percentage of the catch. He's probably half of the wage he was. It's pretty skinny at the moment. It's very skinny. And, you know, everyone has bills to pay, clearly. There's not much light at the end of the tunnel. It's a bit grim.
On top of his running costs, Danny has incurred a new $300,000 debt after buying out his brother's 50% share of the boat. Time is running out to lock down a deal.
Very big sacrifice. Spend a lot of time away from the family. Miss out on a lot, but, you know, you want the reward. At the minute, it's just a bit grim and the outlook's... That's just the scary part. No one knows how long it's going to go for. That's the part that you wake up with in the morning and you go to bed with it at night. You know, you're not getting away from it. It's just... Yeah. But anyway, we'll go and do what we can do, and that'll have to do. Nice big crusty fish.
Weigh 'em all. Back in the game.
This is the best I've ever seen Mac shoot the gear ever. There's no tangles, no fuck-ups, no nothing. I had great faith in you, Ma.
Oh. Fucking needed it too.
On the bright side, new decky Macca has picked up his game.
He's just don't open his eyes as to what needs to be done around the boat, so I don't want to pump his tyres up too much, but, you know, like, he's not hearing this, is he? He's not come for a pay rise, is he?
Day shot, day 3. 3 nice fish away.
Crescent ledge.
Go yours first, Foxy, what do you reckon?
I'm going 3.8.
I'll go 4. Oh. 4-1.
4's 1 or 4-2.
Yeah. Yeah, he's about a 3.8, that one.
The 150-kilo haul leaves the crew halfway to reaching their 1-ton target.
Lovely.
But if Danny can't find a buyer, it will all be for nothing.
You never know how the market can turn around. You just never know what can happen. So we'll keep in touch with the buyers, see where the market's at, and just try and make the world go around, I suppose. That's what we're trying to do. So, yeah, for us anyway.
Wish I had a camera.
Good luck with them, Scotty.
Won't be long. Way!
You right?
Slippery.
The west coast of Tasmania, and deckhand Scotty needs at least 5 big red lobsters from his sock pot to claim victory over his boss.
Ho, 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 ho! Yes! The sock pot. Oh man, I'm excited with that. That is a good pot. Good on you, Socky. There's a good 10 lobsters in this pot. So, yeah, big 2-kilo lobsters like that in my little hole. Sock pot. It's come through with the goods. Got 10 nice lobsters in the pot.
I don't believe you. I might get you to fucking wear socks at home fucking all the time so we can bring them for bait. Could you wear them on for a week?
Yeah. Yeah, we're styling this morning. I'm happy as a pig in shit with that.
You're a dick.
What's it smell like now, Cracker?
It smell not good. Needs detergent. Some good fish here.
On board the Kaikoura,
138 for our day track, so that's good going. That'd be 150 kilo there, I reckon.
Scotty's roast dinner side bet win tastes all the sweeter thanks to a 150 kilo haul of monster reds.
And that's about the biggest fish of the day, 2.5 kilo. Come out of the rock pools in the shallow stuff, so nice fish. We had quite a few like that.
We're about 3/4 of the way through our trip. We've got a few hundred kilo to get, and then we're hopefully homeward bound. It's good to see Scotty get a win with the pot challenge. He needs feeding up.
Very good, very nice.
I've been in the kitchen preparing dessert as well this afternoon while you've been asleep.
You think this body needs dessert?
Well, looks like it does.
What, you coming up the outside of Bruni?
Yeah, coming up the outside now.
I might even see if I can get someone to take my fish. I might see if I can take your 30 fish as well.
35. No, cut me.
Oh, I forgot the 5.
35.
Greenhorn Bryce has decided to cut his losses and return to port.
All right then. I'll see you in a couple of hours.
All right, see you when you get home.
See ya. Thank you.
All right. Safe travelling.
Will do. Wait.
All right.
The rookie skipper finished up with a total of 35 lobsters for his maiden trip.
Now that's what's been lost this trip. That's what will have to come out of pocket. It's a big loss, but fishing's gambling. You either win or you don't.
Bryce's dad will try and help his son find a buyer, which could cut his $4,000 loss in half.
Nothing. A lot of blanks. A few pots. 3-4 pots ended up with 15, and then that was it, sort of for the day. Tried the night shot in close, nothing.
Sometimes you just miss them by a boat length in the wrong depth.
Yeah.
If you try that depth, well...
A few wise words from a veteran of the sea.
Take that advice, and when I start getting crazy, I'll call you and let you know it works.
What you want? Well, you might as well spread it.
Yeah. I remember when I was young and first starting out, one of the main things, if something went wrong, you got stressed out. And then you just make things go worse because you're not thinking, you're rushing to everything. That's what Bryce will have to learn. I've told Bryce, give me a call at any time. Bloody hard on your own. It's a lot easier with a deckhand and he's going to learn it.
It's nice to talk to other fishermen who I respect. The last thing I want is my first year to be my last year, so yeah, hopefully it gets better from here. Just take the loss and be done with it, I think. See what happens.